a break from classes? So do we. Welcome to Rambler R R. Today's hosts, Teagan Sanders,
Roxanne Dominguez.
And I'm Thomas Parsons.
In celebration of Valentine's Day, we are talking about our favorite fictional couples.
So let's start off with our number 3. Mine is Leo and Paige from The Vow. The Vow is about a man who is about to be engaged, or he's about to get married to his fiancée named Paige. There's one night where they get into a car accident, and Paige suffers terrible amnesia in the hospital. And so basically, Leo spends the entire movie basically just trying to rekindle the love that they once had, but she doesn't remember anything that happened to her.
Honestly, I feel like this is a great movie. I haven't personally watched it, but I've heard so much about their couple, and they just sound absolutely amazing.
Yeah, Leo is played by Channing Tatum, and Paige is played by Rachel McAdams. Anytime Rachel McAdams is in any romance movie, you just know it's going to be a blockbuster. That's my number 3. Which one's y'all's number 3?
So my number 3 is Kurt and Blaine from Glee. They kind of had, I think, one of the most realistic relationships in TV. Obviously, very early on, Kurt has a crush on Blaine, and Blaine is just like, oh, I thought we were just friends. And then eventually Blaine finds his feelings for Kurt, and they get together, and then later on, they also have a hardship. Blaine cheats on Kurt, but I think both characters are so well developed, and they both have like mutual respect for each other, that they're able to overcome it. And I feel like having that aspect of, I guess, like a journey in the relationship really brought like a realistic thing to it. Yeah. All right, Teagan, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is Damon and Elena from The Vampire Diaries. Honestly, one of the best slow burns in television history. They started out like, kind of enemies to lovers type. I know that's not what the trope is called for them, but they were just too perfect. Like, it was the longest slow burn, and I loved watching it on TV. And Stefan never deserved Elena, if you know what I mean.
Oh, is it a love triangle?
Yes. Yeah, you haven't watched Vampire Diaries?
I've never seen Vampire Diaries.
Really?
Yeah, I always see the edits, and I'm like, heart, and then I scroll.
Oh, Vampire Diaries is so good. You would actually like it. But you do have to deal with Stefan and Elena for the first bit, and I mean, they were all right in 1 or 2 episodes, but overall, I just couldn't, deal with it. But no, Damien and Elena are just the perfect couple. Just everything that you wish it would be.
I've actually have never seen Vampire Diaries either. So.
You see, I would have expected you to have watched it.
The only person I know who's from Vampire Diaries is Nina Dobrev.
Yes.
She's like the only popular star that I know from the show. Yeah.
What's your number 2, Thomas?
My number 2 is Bill and Joe from the Twister movie. It came out in 1997. It's about a twister. It's about a tornado outbreak, actually. Takes place in Oklahoma. It's about these storm chasers who are trying to make it big. They're trying to, they created this machine that's supposed to track how a tornado moves and where it's changing direction and all that. And essentially, it's centered around Bill and Joe, who are they grew up being storm chasers. They were married at one point. They got divorced. And when the movie starts, it's essentially Bill just trying to hand Joe the divorce papers, but the whole time they're trying to be in the middle of this tornado outbreak. The tornadoes just kind of slowly but surely bring them together, and then in the end they get back together. But the whole time there's drama and tension because Bill also brings his new fiance or spouse. It's my number 2 because it's also a slow burn.
Is it an unpopular opinion to say that I like the newer ship from the new Twisters movie more than Bill and Joe? Because I personally feel like they're better. They're perfect enemies to lovers, slow burn.
For Twister, it wasn't necessarily them being enemies to lovers. It was just them being like exes to lovers.
True.
They don't necessarily have to come from 2 different teams and them be reunited by one massive tornado.
Yeah.
I've never seen either of the Twister movies, so can I ask what was their divorce over? Why were they gonna separate?
So their reason for divorce is not explicitly stated in the movie. we show up in the first movie. It's Bill driving his new red Dodge Ram. It's 1997, and it's basically him just like talking to his fiance of like, oh, I'm gonna go to Joe and she's gonna sign the divorce papers. His fiance Melissa, she's just like, oh, we're just going to go sign the divorce papers, right? And Bill's
Wait, so he has like another fiance while he's actively trying to get divorced? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They move on pretty quick, despite us not knowing the backstory of the lore.
No, the trauma bond.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's never stated why they got divorced. I think you just have to know the two characters to truly like understand like why or so they got divorced.
Continuing trauma bonds, my second relationship that I like is Han Solo and Princess Leia.
Of course.
I think they're just like a staple couple. So she's the princess rebel leader, and he's just the smug bounty hunter. Obviously, opposites attract. I just really love the relationship continuing on from the start to the Disney movies. Kylo Ren's story, and then like watching Han Solo die. Spoilers. Actually, like it really got me. And then the scene where when he dies, it shows Princess Leia like feeling it through the Force.
Yeah.
That's Endgame.
That's true love right there. You know, just being able to feel it throughout the Force.
Would you call yourself a Star Wars fan?
I love Star Wars.
I'm really surprised they didn't say Padme and Anakin. I feel like that would be the more popular one.
Okay, unpopular opinion, I hate Anakin Skywalker.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
What about yours, Teagan?
My number 2 is Angela Lopez and Wesley Evers from The Rookie. Honestly, there's so many other ships in this, and honestly, my favorites, they start off very early in this show, and sorry, they start off very early in the show, and one of the main things is you can tell that they hate each other, but also there's tension, and it's very undeniable tension to the point where it's like, okay, he's gonna be on for a while, and by he I mean Wesley, and honestly, over time this relationship's one of the best. Yes, that they have their ups and down moments in that first and second season. Definitely, I absolutely hated their relationship in the first season, especially whenever they finally got together and got their first home. But they're just so perfect. Even in this newer season, they're just the perfect couple. Nothing's ever wrong with them, basically.
Finally, my number 1 ship is Rose and Jack from the Titanic movie.
Okay.
Most amazing relationship of all time. They weren't exactly together. They didn't get married. They went on a few dates, in my mind. But they work so good because, 1, Titanic is a blockbuster movie. Number 2, it's a simple story. Number 3, did you really expect Rose and Nathan Hockley or Cal to really marry if the Titanic didn't sink? Like, the story is told from Rose's perspective. It's a framed story. It's Rose saying, like, oh, this happened to me while I was on the boat that sunk. Like, the whole time she's on the boat is the same time that she's having these interactions with Jack, a guy who literally got his ticket on the Titanic, winning a game of poker. He's not meant to be on the boat at all. She is meant to be on the boat because she comes from a rich family. She's only marrying Cal because her side of the family is trying to survive, or so her mother claims in the movie. And then Jack comes along and is like, you're in a really bad situation. They're trying to control you, and me, Rose, I just want the best for you. I want you to be autonomous. I want you to do your own thing. They don't. Okay. And it's just a good story. And then there's going to be some people who are like, oh, well, that means you're supporting infidelity. You're supporting homewrecker. You're supporting this, and that. Okay, then by that logic, you're also supporting spousal abuse, emotional abuse, and physical abuse. Do you not know who Nathan Hockley is? Like, you just need to know the characters. Like, even if I'm supporting infidelity, like, it's honestly, you just have to pick your poison. Do you support a bad relationship, or do you support infidelity?
Either way, she left him in the water and he died. So
The door could have fit too.
she could have let him on that door.
Yeah. Could have
You
happened.
guys think so?
Yes.
Have you ever seen how big a door is?
Yes. It could have easily fit them too.
I mean,
It don't matter how much they weigh.
have you guys ever asked yourself if Jack also laid on the door as well? Like, what if the door just sunk?
Well, you know what? The dress she was wearing was probably as heavy as he was.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe that.
Well, it was wet too.
She was
Yeah.
wearing, true, but she was still wearing a light dress. I don't even think she was wearing a dress. She was wearing a nightgown.
Was she?
Was it a nightgown?
they don't remember.
Yeah.
It was a nightgown because like she typically does wear a dress, but like I think with it being nighttime, everybody had just gone to bed. She was wearing a nightgown. It looked like one. I'm gonna stick with that. I don't know. What else do you guys think?
I mean, honestly, like they were a good couple. I mean, I do really like them, but I will never get over the ending. I'll never get over Rose on that poor door, saying, no.
Yeah, I just felt so bad because he was trying to help her.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, he was just trying to help her.
yeah. What's your number one?
All right, so for my number one, I have Jack and Lady Ranicorn from Adventure Time.
Okay.
Have you guys ever watched Adventure Time?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
I was
Okay.
about to
I
say.
have.
Well, they basically fall in love over their love of the viola. I don't know, they're just so like good to each other. Every time I think of like a couple I'm like, hopefully I'm like that. Then they go on and they have 6 kids. Jake, he's very like adventurous, obviously, Adventure Time. And he's always getting himself into these troubles. He gets angry a lot, and she's just always there to like calm him down. Yeah, I don't know. I love the relationship. She's also Korean, and she only speaks Korean. And I think him being able to speak Korean also gives him like an upper edge of like care for her. Yeah, he's like really the only one that can understand her. I think one of my favorite moments of theirs, or like even episode, was whenever he meets her parents. So her parents are like cannibally kind of, like they want to eat him, and he keeps like transforming into food and like letting them come close to eating him, and she's like, no, like stop it. But he wanted her parents to like him so bad that like he went through almost dying for that.
No,
Yeah.
it was so sweet. I do love
I
that.
I
episode.
love Jake as a character, and I love Lady Ranicorn.
Yeah.
They're just perfect for each
They
other.
It's a really good ship.
Yeah. Okay, my number one, if you know me, you already know, it's Rapunzel and Flynn Rider from Tangled. I mean, they're just so good for each other. I mean, yes, is there an age gap? Sure. But they're just so perfect for each other. I mean, at the start of the movie, is he trying to steal her crown? Sure. But does that mean that he gets to meet Rapunzel herself? Yes. And their whole adventure is just so beautiful. I mean, I See the Light is probably one of the most iconic moments from a Disney princess movie. Fight me. Like, just the whole lantern moment. I mean, that's my dream right there. Like, if I could just have that moment with someone, life would be complete. You know? It would just be.
I feel like that lantern moment is so big too. Like
Yes.
I don't know if before the movie it was like a popular like couple thing to do, like activity, but I know
Yeah.
after the movie that
Yes.
was like a really big thing, and I still do see people doing it to this day.
Yeah, I remember watching that as a kid, and I was just starstruck. I'm like, oh, I want that to be me. And then it just ruined my whole relationship mindset.
Would you say it was a red flag that Eugene originally like lied about his identity to Rapunzel?
Are we talking about what the TV show did, or are we talking about the movie itself?
The movie
that's
itself.
okay. Honestly, I mean, it's all right to hide some stuff, especially whenever you're closed off and you don't really know someone. But it took them actually getting to know one another to let that come out into the open.
So you don't think it was that big a deal that he like
I
lied about his
mean-
identity? Like in the real world, it's like oh, if they lie about their identity, then like what else are they hiding?
True.
You know?
Yeah, but I mean, it's Disney, man. It's Disney.
That's
I
very
also think that at the start it was a little like red flaggy, but I
Yeah.
think as the story went on, we saw him like mature more,
Mm-hmm.
and even at the very end, like he knew what the mom was doing was bad, and then he
Mhm.
like helped her discover that that's not your real mom, and like
Yeah.
helped her like see that and get her out of like the psychosis she had her in. And some people like to speculate. If he really loved her, he wouldn't have cut her hair that short.
True. They better not mess it up in the live action. Just keep it the same.
Well, I hope they do.
It doesn't need to be.
Hot take, she doesn't look bad with the new haircut.
Thank you. Thank you.
She doesn't look bad. I like,
Yeah, it's nice.
it looks nice.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. You know what? This is the first time this whole show that I actually agreed with a coupling. I think so.
No.
That
honestly.
and then the non-canonical ship with BoJack and Princess Carolyn. I just said that because I love the show BoJack. It's really cool.
Thank you for relaxing and recuperating with Rambler R R. Catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.